All right. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair.
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
Today is August 20th, 2025.
And we're gonna be on time this time. We
So,
won't be super
when you
late
hear this
and miss a bunch of
episode-
important things.
When you hear this episode, come Christmas time,
Look, yeah.
We just want you to know it's
Hello
not
from
our
August.
fault. We just want you to know this is not our fault. It's so late. It's other people's. I'm blaming everybody but
it's
me.
Davos.
No, honestly, it really is just mine.
It's Davos.
Because we kept recording and I was like, we'll be fine. And we were so far ahead that we were posting videos like 3 months after we recorded them. It was ridiculous. And the only reason why we were so far ahead is because we just wanted to not have to like do it all the time. But yeah, I kind of fucked that one up. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you
But
did.
to be fair, you lost a whole ass fucking episode,
Not
Shane,
my-
and so
I
did
didn't
you.
lose the
I
episode.
don't know what
It's not
happened
my
to it.
fault. I don't know.
Shit was
I
getting
sent
removed
it.
from the fucking the
I
Google
sent
Drive.
the
And next thing you know, everything went missing.
Yeah, I sent the
know,
episode
it's
and
just-
it got corrupted
Alright,
and
fine.
everything. Like I
Fine.
sent it.
Technical difficulties. That's all it is. See, we're
Now
gonna
kiss my
squash the
no,
arguments.
fuck that. You try to blame me.
Fuck
No,
you.
no. I sent it.
You're over here saying pussy builds strong bones. Be strong then.
It
What the
does
fuck?
build strong bones.
I guess.
You're
Hey,
so stupid.
Eat more
like I
pussy.
said before, when I showed my shirt earlier, you know, sorry, we're late. We just didn't want to be here.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, it's been a fucking minute. To the people who are watching, it hasn't been because they've had a video every 2 weeks. But how are y'all doing? Finally, this question I can ask.
I'm emotionally
Well,
distraught, damaged, and everything.
We're fine. There's a bunch of unfortunate people that aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking shit that happened since then.
Since we
A
recorded
lot of
last.
fucking deaths. Yeah. So what was it? It was
Let's start small.
Hulk Hogan.
No, start small. So we lost.
Okay.
We lost a man to the stereotype, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh
nah,
yes.
fuck all the
yes.
stereotype. The man got stuck
Can't
in a
swim, won't
crazy
swim.
current. Nah, he drowned, but still, like, you know, be respectful.
Motherfucker just didn't know how to swim.
in
No,
the
that,
ocean.
no, that dude knew how to swim. I mean, all right, I'll tell you what. Let's drop your ass in the middle of the ocean trying to swim against currents and shit like that. See if your asses don't get tired.
I have.
I'm not gonna swim against it. I'm gonna swim with it.
Swim with it against it.
have.
Your ass is getting eaten up
I've
anyway.
been caught in a riptide before.
Armenian
it
flavor-
sucks.
I have too, actually. I have. You forget, I live right by a beach. He lives in Florida. He's got water all around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've swam and done
Holy
all that shit.
I've just been blinded by Iceman's head.
Oh shit.
He was by that window, man. Holy shit.
Oh man.
Don't do that. He's just gonna fucking edit you disappearing into
I
the
can't
background.
see Iceman now.
Wait a minute. Chamber, I
So
can't see you.
stupid.
Your room's too dark. Can you smile for me?
Shut
We
the
need a
fuck
bag
up.
of dicks.
No, you can see him. There's a floating shirt and a pair of headphones there. You can see him.
I couldn't tell.
He's there.
It kind of blends in with the window back there, you know?
You know what's kind of funny? Me and Chamber are opposite. Everything on him is white other than his hat. And then, you know, he's black, but I got everything black, but I'm white. We're polar opposites today.
Oh,
I got the black
Oh.
headphones, the black shirt.
yeah.
It's
Should I
true.
throw on the black headphones then?
No.
If we hug, we'll be like the yin yang symbol.
Yin Yang twins, huh?
So,
Nah.
anyways, we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. Then we also lost Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, we lost
which
Malcolm.
That was a big
Yep.
one.
That's a big
I
one.
wouldn't say it's a
I'm
total.
not too big into
I wouldn't say
wrestling,
it's a
so I wasn't
total
too-
loss. I mean, you know, but yeah, Hulk Hogan's dead.
Yeah, him being a tad racist and everything, but you know, we'll be bygones, be bygones.
I mean, there's other people we know that are racist, but it's okay. We let them continue on.
I mean, but they're like the nice racists, like Johnny Cash. Like, you know, he's openly like, I don't like black people, but it's like, you know, he keeps that in the
Hey,
closet.
listen, he was only mad because he didn't want his daughter with some broke bitch. That's all.
All right,
Well, I mean, you know,
just really quick. I wonder if Hulk Hogan ever actually said the words, and you can say it. I'll be
he
respectful.
did.
I
He
won't
said
say
it all. He said it all.
No. No, hold on. But I just wonder if he said it in the sequence of "You're my N-word brother," but like with the hard R, like the whole sentence like that, like just in one string.
No.
I don't.
Like if we just said it like that.
I don't know, but that would be kind of neat. I mean, ask Chat
That'd be
GPT to make it. I mean, AI. I mean, they
Yeah,
can
that's
do it
fair.
for you. They can bring, even though that fucker's dead now, beyond the grave, he can still come back to life
Yeah.
now. Chat AI voices now are the new thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Buff will do that. Watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Buff will create that.
It'll be in here
Buff
somewhere.
will do it.
he'll create it.
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
That's fair.
Right
and then
here.
after that, who else did we lose?
The
Those are
Biggest
the
one
big
of
late,
all was
great-
Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne. Yep. And then, well, we should have did one more before Ozzy. So, but weirdly enough, this is actually more recent. Today,
Yeah, that
fucking like 4 hours ago, we lost Frank Caprio. He's the one who does Caught in Providence on the little judge thing. Judge Caprio. I know you don't really know him that much, but we do. You know, we're Rhode Islanders. He's a big Rhode Islander out here, so he has this little show where he has people on like the courtroom. and
I've
stuff.
seen him before. I
yeah.
sent you a thing saying he
Yeah,
died.
some-
Yeah.
I saw it. It was he's had cancer for a while now, so it was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't
yeah,
it like
so but at least
2 days ago?
What?
Didn't we lose the guy that played General Zod?
Yeah, General Zod died.
yes, yeah, we lost him too. Yeah, a bunch of people just been dropping like flies. All the heroes, man, all the fucking old school dudes, all of them are just gone.
I mean, I'm a shit chicken if like we lose like Patrick Stewart or Anthony Hopkins. I'd be like, damn, no.
Dude. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins is up there. So is Patrick. Both of them are.
Ian
They're both
McKellen.
big time.
Yeah,
names.
Ian McKellen.
Yeah, him too.
Ian McKellen, I heard he got injured doing a play in England recently. Like he slipped and fell. Like his old ass is still doing like actual theater plays and everything because this is his passion. But like he fell and apparently broke his leg, and they had people helping him up. But he was still like was
Okay.
still dedicated that he finished the role. And then after the play was over, they sent his old ass to the hospital. But I respect what he does, man. Like
He
still-
slipped and fell into a bunch of pussy, didn't he?
probably did, that new Viagra, that Blue
stage
Chew
was
is
all wet from all them women out there throwing their wet panties up there on there.
For sure, that's what it
he's
was.
like, I'm Dumbledore, bitch. I'm Magneto. Like he's like dropping lines from movies and bitches' panties getting wet after all these years. He's like,
I'm
I may be
Gandalf,
80 years old.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like, I may be 80 years old, but I still make your mom wet, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He's
funny.
like, I'm even making these new age bunnies wet. He's like, hey,
Stupid.
honey, you 27? Yeah, I was in Lord of the Rings. And they're like, oh my God. Panties are soaked.
So stupid.
Panties are soaked. They go, oh yeah, who'd you play?
Does it make when she
Dumbledore.
walks? Will it go?
All you gotta whisper is Dumbledore, and then or like something like no Gandalf. I said Dumbledore, like Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
you said it twice now.
This motherfucker.
All you gotta whisper is Gandalf, and like great.
Gandalf.
And then she'd be like, "Well, which one, gray or white?" White. Oh.
Yeah, just bursts. So stupid. Ah, so fucking crazy.
Yeah. I'm s-
Yeah,
Yeah.
rip all them.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah,
Oh,
we lost
man.
a lot of
Man,
great.
you know what? We should add all
Yeah, a
those
lot of great
movies
guys.
that they're in and stuff to our watch list of things we'll never watch.
Yeah, for sure. Every time we jump on this podcast, we say, yo, let's watch. Although we did watch one, we finally watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood after all this time. But that was like 7 months ago. We said we would do
Well, I
that.
sit down and
we
watch
finally
that.
did.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, that was something. We did that.
Yeah.
So, we can sometimes be friends. We don't always have to roast each other.
You hear that?
Fuck you
We're not
talking
just
about?
we're not just acquaintances.
That's
we're
fair.
actually friends who hang out
Yeah.
and roast each other.
Yeah. I cuddled with this man.
We did cuddle, but in our
You
defense,
helped,
We
him,
did.
you helped him when he was wiping his ass.
I did.
did you?
I wheeled his ass around fucking Providence
Oh
Place.
yeah. You did, bro. My back was in so much pain, and I tried so much to just truck it out, but it was
Yeah.
it was rough. But I had a good ass time
Yeah, I know.
overall.
No, it was fun. Yeah.
Second time I did really good. The only
Hopefully-
thing was I was just exhausted when I got to actual Providence because I was on the other side of the airport, literally the other
know.
side. And Dal was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Bro, you wouldn't believe where I walked to get here. It was like the other
You
side of
really
the
were.
airport."
You were like straight drenched. It looks like you just like you were in full
I
clothes. Like you
should
just came out
have.
the
You know what
pool.
I should
You
have
were
done?
drenched.
I should have stole one of those fucking caddies I saw that they drive.
You should have.
I should have just. Nobody was around. I could have easily just drove that out. Like next time, I'm just stealing one of those bad boys and driving it. Like
One day. All right, so we got to try this trick one day because this is a real thing. I don't care where you go, it's very real. I know it was like a funny video, but it happens all the time. If you just go anywhere and have like a fold up ladder, I don't care where you go, the movie theater, a ball.
Yeah, they
you don't
let
got
you
tickets.
through.
I don't care. If you walk in there with a ladder, they'll be like, "Oh, right this way."
yeah,
You
it's
know?
a proven
Like, you're just
thing.
here to do
Yeah, I
work.
saw that. Like they did it in movie theaters,
Yeah.
theme parks, everything.
And like sometimes like you see shit like that in movies, like where like they like go dressed up as maintenance guys and they bring in a ladder and be like, that would never work. He's clearly a criminal. Like you think about it in your head like it's just Hollywood stuff. Like, nah, motherfuckers just don't care. Like they're not gonna no
It's
top
true.
flight security is gonna stop you if you're carrying
Nobody-
a ladder. Be like, he must have work
Nobody
to do.
believes that the help is ever the wrong. That's what it is. It's because
Yeah.
they're the help. I mean, you literally see maintenance people. You're like, okay, they're here to fix something. All right, go on your merry way. It's like you never
Yeah.
think about a waiter
Never.
or a construction worker or a janitor doing
Yeah.
anything.
You got a hard hat on. You got a hard hat
Yeah.
on with steel toe boots and a fucking ladder. You'll get it anywhere you want to be.
yeah,
I don't care what you do.
Exactly.
No, all you need is a ladder and one of those fucking, neon orange vests.
yeah.
Yeah, that or you can get like a drill with like a clip, or just clip like a tape measure to your pants and you're
Just get
good.
a fancy tool belt and you're good. Let them know you're about
Yeah,
that
Head
life.
over
Yeah,
to Harbor
it'll be
Freight,
fine.
pick up a cheap tool belt and some cheap tools, and just be
Yeah,
like,
get yourself a fucking
I'm
Bob the
not
Builder
gonna
tool
lie.
belt. You'll be
I'm
all
not
good.
gonna lie. I was an assistant maintenance man for a summer or two. Like I worked there for a year and a half, and I was like, my dad's like, "Are you enjoying doing this helper maintenance job?" I was like, "You know what? It's not bad. I mean, even though it is just me grabbing tools, handing them to my main guy who knows how to fix it, it was still kind of cool." So I was like so excited. I was like, "You know what, Dad? I want a tool belt." He's like, "Seriously?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to get one with holsters and everything." Dude, I bought that tool belt, went to Home Depot. I got my paycheck. I bought the most expensive, fanciest tool belt I could find. All right. Like, I spent all of that. Then I bought all the tools. They even had this little pouch specifically for certain nails and stuff. And then, I show up, I'm all nice and everything. I bought like a new pair of work pants. I'm in my shirt and everything, and my boss is like, "What the fuck are you dressed up for?" I was like, "I'm here to work." He's like, "You might want to go fucking change because we're gonna be getting down and dirty, and I don't think you want to get your nice pants." I was like, "That's what these pants are for, boss. That's what these pants are for. They're ready to get dirty." I'm like, "I'm ready. I got my tool belt." He's like, "Nice
Yeah.
tool belt." And I was like, "Yeah, I just bought that." He's like, "All right, let's go." Dude, I regretted it because the whole time I was complaining about my pants getting dirty and stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, you ain't complaining now about those dirty pants, are you?" And he's just hammering away, and I'm just handing him shit. And then he's like, "I'll tell you what, let's get your tool belt some action. Give me that new hammer of yours, all right?" And then I hit brand new hammer. He's like, "You want to see something?" He said, "I bet you $10 I could break this thing." I was like, "No way! It's a new hammer. It's good. It's Black and Decker." He said, "Watch this." And he broke my new hammer. He's like, "Yeah, and how much
Did it like
Dude, it broke. Like when he struck it.
oh like snap?
Yeah,
Was it like just a fiberglass handle or like one of those
it
plastic
was
ones? Because those motherfuckers break
no,
easy.
this was just a good
Or was it a
it
wood
was
one?
good wooden hammer I bought. I wanted a metal
Oh, so
hammer.
it was just shitty wood.
Yeah, he said, "Now how much did you pay for that?" I was like, $40. He's like, yeah, that bitch splint. And he's like, take this one. This one will last you a good while. Stop going to a hardware store trying to act like you know what you're buying. Next time, bring me if you're gonna buy a tool belt and tools. I was like,
You just go to Harbor Freight, man. Harbor Freight has good
dude,
shit.
he took me to the hardware store, bought like, I'm thinking I'm all cool. I bought all these fancy tools and everything. Spent like $230 on tool belt and tools. And then I ended up having to get all new gear because that shit was crap I bought.
Davo, I am shocked that Chamber didn't buy a fucking Prada tool belt.
They did. I checked. They didn't have one. All they had was
He would. He honestly. He would.
$2,000 tool
He
belt.
really would.
Nah, if I'm getting a tool belt,
It's a fucking Gucci
it's
hammer.
Louis Vuitton, baby. I'm getting a Louis Vuitton tool belt.
Louis Vuitton power drill.
Hell yeah.
Louis Vuitton power drill, Gucci fucking hammer,
Gucci,
a Prada tool
dude,
belt,
if Gucci made a
and a fucking Dolce Gabbana fucking power saw.
dude, if Dolce Gabbana made a power saw, I'm getting that bitch. Gucci hammer, dude, with the logo. I'd be like, get my Gucci on all fancy, like. But nah, but for real, it was funny. Like I had a good time being a Menace Man for a little while.
You want to know what? You want to know what that makes me think of? All right, so I watched. I know I like Top Gear Chamber. I've been watching Top Gear and Grand Tour for like my entire life. I love the shit out of that show. The British one on BBC. Fuck the rest of them. Fuck the one with Joey from fucking Friends. They all suck. But when they were reviewing the new Rolls-Royce Phantom on Grand Tour, I think this might have been like 2018, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
It was such these little, like, I understand it's a car of luxury. It's supposed to be like the car, like the type of shit, like you open up your door, you push a button, there's an umbrella that comes out the fucking door just in case it's raining, like class shit. But there's one thing that they did that I don't understand, right? You know how when you make a turn, you put your blinker on and it does a little click. It does a little fucking click. All they did was get rid of the last thump click. That's it. It was like it was a subtle change, but all it was like, so like instead of it going like, and it does like that last thump to like tell you that the blinker's done, they just got rid of that. It just stops. So it just goes, and then it just ends. They did like something as subtle as that just to get rid of that extra noise because it's supposed to be like a quiet environment. They did the same thing with the roof. They described it as an erotic tingle on the skin. I swear to God. In their pamphlet, in their book, they called it the way the roof goes down an erotic tingle on the skin. It's for a casino lifestyle. That's exactly what they said.
Roof goes down.
Quiet. That's the whole point. It doesn't make any noise. It just goes.
Oh, so it's a convertible.
Nothing. It's a convertible Rolls-Royce Phantom, basically. But it just goes down unbelievable. Like there's no sound. Like even in the wrinkles in the fabric, there's nothing. And they describe it as an erotic tingle on the skin.
Yeah, I've been in Phantoms. They're nice. They're big. They're roomy.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only cool thing that I thought was cool was the umbrellas in the one that we had, and it really wasn't that impressive to me. We only took it out. We took it out twice the whole time we owned the thing. And we thought about leasing it for like proms and other things because it would give people, and it'll give us a reason to actually use the fucking car. It was just there for decor. Like, it's a limousine. It's only made to be chauffeured around in. So if you find somebody that's willing to drive your ass around in that thing,
it's like a Maybach.
Yeah, it's not worth getting. Rolls Royces.
A Maybach is meant to be driven in. It's not really meant to be driven. That's the whole point of it.
I mean, it was cool to have it.
I don't know if you've ever seen that, Iceman, but it's a ridiculously expensive, just personal limo. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Maybach. If anybody wants to look that up, it's a ridiculous car. It's over expensive for no reason.
I mean, limousines are cool,
but it is kind of crazy. It's like a fucking presidential suite in the back. It's on the back fucking seat. It's crazy. Yeah. And it's not even really a limousine. It's just a long car.
Yeah.
It doesn't classify as a limousine. I don't think it does anyway. It doesn't look like one. It's just long. It's just long and it has a really big back. It's kind of like a SUV kind of. It's one of the first ideas, like maybe like around like 2007 or 2008, where they came up with like luxury terms for a car other than like Rolls Royce and Bentley. So they were Maybach was trying to like go like a step above Rolls Royce and make it for only the perfectly pristine billionaires meant to drive types of cars like those.
To be honest with you,
insane.
like even the billionaires don't really buy Rolls Royces or anything. It's like usually like
No, they're just driven around. They have
Yeah.
like a personal driver, and then whatever that car. Honestly, half the time it's like something reliable, like a Range Rover.
Yeah.
It'll be like a Range
The
Rover,
people-
or it'll be,
Mercedes.
or yeah, like a Mercedes. Very rarely an Escalade, but the newer ones have been getting popular because they're much more luxurious now, rather than just a big car with big rims.
Yeah.
You know,
The people who mainly get
there's a
chauffeured
lot of
around in like Rolls Royces and everything are the royal people because they feel like it's a title-ish thing, and even they don't really care for that.
yeah, like the Queen.
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause-
like the Queen was driven around in a Rolls
yeah,
Royce,
and like other
Yeah.
people from like royal.
but she also
family-
had a personal car that was a Land Rover.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
Half
them
the
do.
time, it's always a Range Rover, or a Land Rover.
Yeah.
Because they lived out in the country, like that's what they used to go hunting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a 4-wheel drive, go out there, put a bunch of shit get the dogs in the back, the guns, and that's what they
Mhm.
did for sport. That was just like their way of travel. But yeah, but I'll never like. It's not that I won't understand luxury items like that, but I think some of it is a bit.
I think
ridiculous.
if like you were
Like, I
brought up
understand
well,
it, I get it.
I think if you were brought up wealthy, there's a like if you were brought up in that wealthy type of family, you would kind of
Yeah.
understand. Okay, like formalities, like okay, like we're just gonna take the Hummers and the Range Rovers and maybe Escalades, and you're gonna go here. But like for an event, we're gonna go to like you're gonna ride in the Rolls
Yeah,
Royce.
you take the nice car.
Yeah,
No, I get it. I do that with clothes. You know what I mean? When I'm bumming around my house, I wear pajamas and fucking sweatpants. Although, to be fair, sometimes even when I go out, I'm in sweatpants. But if I go to some
you were in
place nice,
sweatpants the whole
put on a
fucking
little something
time. I was with you.
we didn't go anywhere nice.
We
It
went
was
to
just
the
shacks
mall.
and stuff. We went to.
We went to the mall.
It's a mall. It's a
I-
mall.
Hey,
Motherfuckers get dressed up for the
dressing
mall,
like
but
that's
Davo.
acceptable for
Not
Walmart.
anymore.
That's acceptable for Walmart. If you're going to the mall, at least put on jeans or something.
Davo wore his
listen,
red hoodie
sweatpants?
and sweatpants the whole time.
Dark gray sweatpants and my red South Pole hoodie and a backwards hat.
He wore that the whole time. The whole fucking time.
The whole time. The whole fucking time. All I ever did was change the boxes, the undershirt, and the socks.
I got really
That's
nice
it.
when we went out to eat with Uncle Tim. I think
Yeah, I dressed
I think
up.
that was the nicest I dressed up was that.
Yeah, and I did dress up for going there because I knew we were going to go to Atwood
Yeah.
Grill. Atwood Grill's
It's a
great.
lovely place, really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Very
Yeah.
nice, good food,
I like the food.
Yeah. good people.
If we go there again, I'm really gonna try
We are.
the pink
We're
vodka.
gonna listen. The three places that we're always going to continuously go every single time you visit, no matter what, is New York System, Fellini's, and Atwood Grill. That's no question.
Mm-hmm.
We're going there every time. And obviously, like Iggy's, if you wanted to get like the clam chowder and the Dell's lemonade, the whole
I wouldn't
thing.
mind going to
Those are the
Iggy's
four
because I
places we're
really
going
enjoyed
every
the
time.
fish and chips there. It was
Iggy's
good.
is great. I think you'll enjoy like going out and getting a lobster from there. It's fucking good, man. Like if you like lobster and crabs,
Oh,
some of the best of the best. Is
I like
there.
love
lobster and
seafood. I love crabs and I love lobster, but lobster is so.
I bet you do
fucking-
love crabs.
Yeah.
How do you deal with those, by the way?
I don't know.
You know
Seem to have
what?
gotten them from you.
You know what, Iceman? There's
That's
a
fair.
place.
Hey, listen, don't spend your time out on your wife then. I keep trying to tell you, don't sleep around.
Yeah. Iceman, there's a place in Florida I saw that makes these really good lobster roll sandwiches. And I
Yeah.
really want to go there. I think it's close to Key West, Florida, but they're expensive. But if you can eat like a certain amount of them, the owner will pay for them. So I'm like, I'm gonna do the challenge and try
Yeah,
to get them for free.
that's a hard pass there.
They're like $50
Because
sandwiches,
lobster's
but they're
great. It's a
fucking good.
wonderful food.
Iceman.
It's just costs so fucking much
Yeah.
for so little.
I don't, to be fair, I don't know if we're talking about like eating a bunch of food or like having some challenge, but you don't see, Iceman doesn't seem like the type of man to just be like, I'm going to eat 15 platters worth of food in under 5 minutes.
No.
I just don't think that Iceman's that kind of dude. What I think he is, though, is he's going to go out, he's going to pig out, he's going to be like, I'm stuffed with a little bit on his plate. He's going to come home and finish the rest when he's hungry again.
Yeah.
That's Iceman.
No,
That's what I feel like he does.
I've done things like that where you go, you get a big huge meal,
Mhm.
and I've eaten a lot of it, and you still have a lot of it left to bring it home. Like there's
Yeah. Eyes are bigger than your stomach type thing.
I was
There's
really
one place
impressed
here
with the breakfast
called-
place that Davo took me to.
there's one place here. It's a hibachi place called Makoto's.
Okay.
And they do.
Got it.
Everybody sits around the table, and the chef is doing the thing and all that. He makes the fucking rice and the vegetables and the bean sprouts.
Yeah, they spin that little thing with
fucking
they
face.
spin the thing.
I don't know why I love that face.
The fucking
Whatever
you
face
know,
that is you made.
they do the onion volcano and all that.
Yeah, all shit like that.
I've seen them.
You
They
know,
take
you
that
get
little spatula,
so
they spin it with
much
their finger.
food. Yeah. You know, I've gotten so much food from there, and I've eaten a lot of it. But then you go home with like a take-home box still full of everything, and then like you get home and like an hour or two later, you're like, "Man, I'm hungry." You know.
Well, that's Chinese food. You're just gonna get hungry later.
And you eat that shit.
Yeah. I haven't done much hibachi in a while, but it's pretty good when you get it.
I will say, never trust a hibachi grill out here, ever. I don't care how nice you think it is, just don't do it.
Why?
Don't ever do a hibachi grill out in Rhode Island. You just don't do it, because every time you go there, you're gonna get sick. Every time, because they don't have the good hibachi grills. They don't have them. I'm sure they do have them in like Newport and like the touristy places, like some really good ones. But that's like fucking an hour out of the way, and to us, that's 3 hours for you.
An hour out of
So,
the way.
like-
That's like you go half hour in any direction. You're in like another state there for him.
I'm aware, but I'm just saying, they're just not good. So usually the hibachi places that we have are the ones that are like, hey, $5 all you can eat, and you're gonna hate your life afterwards.
$5 all you can eat. Yeah,
I'd avoid that shit like the plague, but
yeah. If it's
I don't
$5
wanna go to
those are
buffet,
all the
place.
ones that we have.
if
You
it's
can't.
$5
You can't
buffet,
do it.
you're asking to get sick. That's too good. To
Oh
be
yeah,
true.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
The second you take a bite, immediately your insides are gonna like scream, "Why are you doing this to me?" Like immediately.
Probably using like week
I
old
can-
fish.
I can handle that shit. 5 years ago, when I was fucking 24, I could go in there, destroy so much fucking food, and come out there and have like a little bit of diarrhea, maybe just a
Yeah.
little, be a little extra farting. Now, dude, I go in that motherfucker, I'm gonna shower head the fucking toilet. That's what's gonna happen. I can't do it. just
like
can't do
I
it
was
anymore.
told by a coworker once a long time ago, at that point, never pass up a bathroom and never trust a fart.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's some sage advice I have heard.
Dude,
Sage advice.
It is
and
true.
I've taken that shit to heart.
it's true. Sometimes a fart could turn into a shit, and you're like, "Fuck! Oh my god, I didn't fucked up." I've had that happen to me before, and oh my god, it's not funny nor is it cute.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
that's
not
why
good.
you never trust a fart. Never pass up a bathroom.
Oh, sorry, Buff. I totally forgot to mute for my bong water.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a few decent hibachi places here, but they're nothing groundbreaking or game changing.
Yeah.
I like that Harriet spot we went to. Harriet's was nice.
That's a good
That's good.
spot. Harriet's is really good. If you ever come to the East Coast and you're ever in Rhode Island and you want a good breakfast spot, Harriet's in Cranston is the shit. Just know it's very small. And they do not have a lot of seating, but it's also small in terms of seating. So if you're a big boy like Chamber, you're gonna have a hard time finding a seat.
I didn't
So
have a
it's
hard
like
time.
going
I
to
mean, it
Waffle
was good
House.
charm. It was charming though.
That's because we sat at the table where it was open. We didn't sit in the booth. If you sat in that booth, you
Oh
get
yeah,
stuck in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's no disrespect.
No,
It's
no,
just
no.
it is
You're
what
right.
it is. They're just
Yeah.
they're built for like people in the 1950s
Yeah.
where people were like 72 pounds
Yeah.
and bulimic.
Well,
you
it's
know,
easy
no.
to get Chamber out. You just make up.
I get close to getting
make up
stuck.
an order
I-
of
I
hash
get
browns and
close.
grease them up.
Nah. Listen, when I go in there, my belly's pressing up
I'm
against the
telling
table
you right
already.
now.
There's no.
Next time I go there, I'm gonna try. Like, I'm gonna go all out. Like, I went there last time and it was good,
Yeah, for sure.
and it hit
Yeah,
the
the
spot.
only reason why he couldn't, literally the only reason why he couldn't, is because I was stuffing this motherfucker like a turkey.
Dude, I could.
And we've said it on the podcast 1,000 times, but he had so much food in his stomach, he physically could not get it out
And
fast
I'm not gonna
enough
lie,
that he
the
was putting it in.
breakfast was the one thing I wanted to like just finish because the toast was on point, the pancakes were solid, the sausage, eggs, everything was so fucking good, and I
That's
just
good.
couldn't finish it all. And then I was even taking it home,
We make some good ass breakfast.
couldn't even finish it, and I'm like, dude, y'all make a good solid breakfast. I'm not even gonna lie, and the
Yeah.
coffee was
it
exactly
comes-
the way I thought it was gonna taste, which was pretty solid,
Yep.
surprisingly.
Yeah. So the thing is with our breakfast spots, I think the reason why they're so good is because we're very, very like copacetic with the way the British do their breakfast, along with the American style. We kind of combine the two in this nice little romantic way. Because British breakfasts are really good. We just don't do the crazy shit like the blood pudding and all that other
Beans
stuff.
and toast and
But,
blood
like,
pudding. Yeah.
Yeah, beans and toast and black pudding, which is just, congealed fucking blood. But, we don't go crazy, but like we have all the good stuff. So like we still have the fish and chips if you want to do. We still have we still have beans. We have like the corned beef and hash, like all of the Irish influence as well. A bunch of like really, really good stuff, but we just cook it the right way. I don't know what it is, but like we just have a really, really good combine of like different cultures breakfast to make one really good one.
Those pancakes, dude. Oh my god.
Is what that beans and toast is. It could probably be good if you like actually like doctor up the beans and make them good.
To be fair,
not just take a can of like shit beans that you've bought at the store and just like.
Well, they add stuff in it though. It's not like they just pour. Like some people do as quick meals. Like basically, beans and toast to them is like how we do ramen. Like the little packs of ramen, they just throw them in there and call it a day. Some people do just white toast. Fucking put it in there. Warm up a can of beans on the stove and just pour it on there. But there are like, you put a little bit more, maybe chop up some onions, saute them in there really quick, then fucking put the beans in, then fucking put it on there, black pepper, salt, the whole deal. You can season it a little bit, but honestly, beans on toast is not bad.
I feel like the beans and toast would be fucking fire if they maybe sprinkled some cheese on there, some shredded cheese. Maybe you could sop that up with the toast and then like.
What in the Caucasian concoction?
I feel like you're asking for a lunch thing though when you're doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe so, but that's what I would want.
Which makes sense. Which makes sense because when we hear beans, we think of like hot dogs, burgers, side of beans, or even like beans with barbecue. It's either dinner or lunch. We see beans as a thing for lunch and dinner. They see it for breakfast. So it's just a little different. I get it though, because like I've tried it before, just out of curiosity. They say it. I'm gonna try it.
I've had beans and toast, and I've talked to English people, and they say you can do like they have like their version of Bush's baked beans. You can do the Bush's baked beans, or you could do pork and beans. I had a can of pork and beans. I did the toast with it, and it wasn't bad.
Yep.
It's not nothing. It's not
bad.
It's not nothing that's like a game changer. But it's like
it's not a game changer, but it's nice to have if
I
it's
guess
there.
It's some
the biggest thing, the biggest thing is just the salt and the savory, because I feel like the beans, especially with all the juice that's in there, it's a little savory and fatty. It's also like it's got that little like mushy texture. It's nice to have with something a little crunchy like the bacon. So it kind of works. It's just a nice little extra flavor to have on there that you would normally have with breakfast. And I'm not necessarily like fucking disbarring it, but it's a really good breakfast item. Not gonna lie, I would have it with my breakfast if they offered it, or I would ask for it. But I'm usually a corned beef and hash man personally. I love a good corned beef and hash.
I don't really do too.
I can kill some.
I really haven't done corned beef and hash really, so I can't sit there like.
It's good. You gotta get corned beef and hash, but like when you get it from a place like this, you gotta get it like flat and crispy.
I've had
that fucking mushy fucking bullshit. It's got to be crispy.
I've had like a corned beef ribbon.
Have you ever made it yourself?
Yeah, I used to make it all the time.
After St. Patrick's Day, you take the leftover corned beef and potatoes like that, and you cut it up really good and throw it into the frying pan and make your own.
My household, not necessarily that Irish, mostly Italian. But I did have an Irish friend, and I did try his corned beef and hash that was left over from St. Pat's Day, because I hung over his house for St. Patty's Day that day, and I tried it the next morning, and it was good.
Isn't it funny?
But
there's
most of the time,
foods you buy or you eat. Oh, you can eat it whenever you want, but you like St.
but you only buy it for certain occasions.
Yeah, it's like I can have a corned beef.
Thanksgiving, whole turkey.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like.
Or
like sliced turkey during the week, whole turkey on just that day.
Yeah, like in New Year's,
and Easter ham.
Yeah,
like on New Year's,
well, honestly,
my family we do black-eyed peas and cabbage, and
that sounds good.
Yeah, my mom, and then my mom will fry some chicken or pork chops with that.
Is it just the black-eyed peas fucking singing with Will I Am and they just throw cabbage everywhere?
No.
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump.
Fucking dancing.
Nah, it's supposed to be.
It's just kids cabbage confetti.
It's supposed to be a metaphor for bringing in like good luck for the new year. So like every year, on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we have black-eyed peas, cabbage. Like one is for money, the other one is for good health, and then the other one is just, having fun. So like, you gotta have a meat. So we eat like my mom will fry chicken
Neither
or
of
pork
those are good
chops.
for you.
Wait, say that again,
I
nice
said
man.
neither of those are probably good for you, though.
Together, no, but that shit's fucking fire. Like the black eye, like my mom makes some really good black eyed peas and then fried cabbage, and then like, she does it really well. So it's always good. It's always hitting the spot. Gotta have your hot sauce with
All
it.
right.
Just shake that shit on there, just eat it. It's fire. Yum.
All right.
Dude, I'm
Fair
getting
enough.
hungry
You
now.
lost-
We
you
talk about
lost
food
Davo
now,
now.
dude.
Listen,
That boy
you
get-
lost
I
Davo
will-
with
I
the
will
hot
say-
sauce.
I haven't eaten today,
This is-
so
yeah, you
I haven't
did.
eaten dinner today,
This
so I'm
is-
ready to go.
This is a recurring thing every time. No matter what, every time we hop on this podcast, at some point we end up talking about food because we're all fatties at
Yeah.
heart. I don't care what anybody says. We just are. And we start talking about food, and like one of us will have haven't eaten all day and be like, motherfucker.
Dude, I have not.
so goddamn
All
hungry.
I've had today was a cup of coffee, and that was it. And I was like,
Get some food, bitch.
well, I woke up it was a weird day for me. Like I told you,
Chop off one of your fingers.
I told you my coffee mug
What is
broke,
he,
and I
Michael
was just
Blackson?
mad.
Could be.
Michael Blackson. Oh no. Oh yeah. Well, I need gloves to avoid.
Dips his fucking eat a chocolate bar.
Dude, that dude is so dark. He's under the bed. Yeah. The only difference between him and midnight
All
is
difference between him and midnight is 11:59.
That shit's
So
hilarious.
stupid.
But
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, just didn't eat. I'll probably find something to eat after we're done recording and everything. But
hopefully it's pussy because you can
I
give you
doubt
some
it.
strong
hey,
bones.
I'm always hungry for pussy. Yum.
That's fair.
That's why when he fell
That's
down,
fair.
he broke his back. His
Could
bones
you-
ain't strong.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
He learned from experience. That's why he's wearing the shirt. He's trying to spread
I
the
didn't
message.
have I didn't have my daily dose of pussy that day, so
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start a
Can you
telethon.
imagine like Chamber will be sitting there, he has like a pill bottle, be like, hold on, I gotta take some. And it's just like this little pill in the shape of pussy lips. He's like, man, what's that? It's like, it's pussy. It builds strong bone.
Yo, there was actually an energy drink that was a real popular trend called pussy. And people were buying it, and they're like, people are like, "What's that you're
I
drinking?"
wonder-
It's like pussy,
Yeah.
I wonder-
Someone buys it and be like, my dad said I would grow a beard if I could have some of this.
Davo, I wonder, okay, if you had pills like that, would the extra strength ones come with a little bit of fur on the outside?
For sure. For sure. For
Now,
sure.
what if it came in like
Low
different?
doses bald.
What if?
High doses?
No.
got a
What
little
if?
bit of
What
fur
if they
on
were
it?
like? What if they was like?
Yeah.
What if there was like bushy landing strip? Had like
yeah. I was just
crazy names.
I was honestly just about to go into all that.
had like crazy names and stuff for a while, like or just have bald or like shaved or whatever they call it, waxed.
No, you know what they should do? Depending on the milligram, will be depending on the bush. So like the 60 milligrams will be the wide bush because it was the 60s. The 70s will be like the landing strip. The 80s will be, that. And the 90s will be bare. And the 2000s will be like lightly shaved or whatever.
Yeah, trimmed.
Depending on the milligram.
It'll have a bush, but it'll be multicolored.
Yeah. For whatever reason,
Yeah.
the one in the 70s it'd be like 70 milligrams, and it's the design
Yeah.
as like a hairy bush with a feather
The
in it.
spicy
and, like, some
flavor will
ribbon.
be called fire crotch. So
Fuego.
The side effects will be you happen to say man a lot.
yeah.
Side effects are
It's
taking
free
this.
to people,
Child
man.
support.
Vietnam. All those guys in Vietnam are killing the babies, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta say it like a surfer, like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Totally,
so
bro.
stupid. Oh
Crazy.
man. Oh, so I can tell you a little something. I got a fucking deal today. So listen. I could probably just send the pictures to Buff for post, but so today I was so tired of fucking my room being all disorganized. I had like this little tiny skinny drawer and
You
this
was
tiny
fucking
ass
his
little
room.
nightstand that has like a little cabinet. Yeah, it's just it was not clean and I just needed to spread my sperm everywhere. But so we went to Savers.
Shoot your load everywhere, huh?
We went to Savers. Yeah, it's everywhere. So we went to Savers and we needed some shit. We were like, fuck it, we're gonna look today. I got my tape measure. I measured the walls. I measured everything so that I can like get the right dimensions for what we needed. We got Courtney a desk right? An actual desk that she can sit at with drawers for $6. Then I got her a nightstand with a drawer and like a little shelf for $6. And then I got a little nightstand with 2 drawers.
Hold up, let me guess.
That literally
for
is like
$6.
for $6.
Hear that? 666, y'all. Mark of the beast.
But no. There was one other thing he bought there that he just won't let die.
Copy of Destiny.
Let it go.
I got another one. No.
Be like Elsa. Let that shit go.
Although I did pick this up though. The idea is to eventually just get all of them that I like and then put them on a shelf. I picked that up today. Little Beverly Hills Cop 2. Pretty good
They
shape.
ain't shut the servers
Then
off
I
on that
picked
game yet.
Then I picked up John Q, which I picked up like last week, but this one was in better condition, so I picked this one. This one's kind of cool. This will bring us back some memories a little bit. The movie's A Beautiful Mind, but I'm not talking about the movie. It still has the Hollywood Video stickers on it.
Ah,
Look at that.
there you go.
Hollywood
And
Video.
it's sealed.
Ah,
Yeah.
Takes
yeah,
me
hit
back.
you right in the feels.
I loved Hollywood
Almost
Video.
makes you want to go there
Almost.
and then go next. It almost makes you want to go next door, right next to Hollywood Video, and go into the game crazy.
Dude, too bad a Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore, dude. Hollywood and Blockbuster.
No, there's one. There's one Blockbuster that still exists. Okay, it's not run by Blockbuster anymore, but there's a family that runs it, and they're literally taking in requests to find all of the old items that are from Blockbuster and put them there. And it's in some state. I can't fucking remember what it is.
I remember when
but
Blockbuster.
It is still running, and you can still rent movies from there and bring them back just like the old school.
I
one.
remember when I would go to Blockbuster and pick up a movie. We used to get this thing of popcorn, and I forget what it was like. It was a natural box of popcorn, but like you open it up, you pull the tab out, and you throw it in the microwave, and then you take that box and fill it up with popcorn. It was so much fun. It just a fun little kid thing we would do because we would buy like a
I don't
bunch
remember
of
that.
sweets. Maybe it's just exclusive to the one here where we went to.
Could have been. Yeah, it could
But
have
it
been.
was such a cool thing, you know, because we love like that was one of the worst things about walking in a Blockbuster. They had a whole section just full of candies and treats and stuff, and it was like,
right
oh
up
my
there,
God.
right by the checkout there.
Yeah, you walk up there, dude, you can't help but want to buy a fucking Nestle Crunch bar or something, dude. And it was like the jumbo size Nestle Crunch and like fucking popcorn.
I don't ever remember them selling snacks there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe I was just too young.
It was literally right where you'd go and you check out with the movies and shit. They had a rack like right there, and you'd have like
No, I
all
don't
the.
remember.
I think they had a
Maybe
couple little
'cause
standing racks too, but
I think it was just because I was always in Game Crazy. My mom would go get the movie, and then I would be in Game Crazy looking at all the stuff. And then by the time she was ready to order, I would walk out Game Crazy while she was walking out the actual video section,
Oh yeah.
and we'd meet right outside. Yeah, I think that's probably why. I just never paid attention.
I kind
I
of
was always about my
miss the
games.
video stores.
I do too. I think we all do. I miss Radio Shack. That's what I really miss.
Fuck Radio
I miss the
Shack.
fuck
Fuck
out
I
of
miss
Radio
the
Shack.
Shack.
original Radio Shack, not what it became.
Yeah,
That
that's fair.
shitty retail store. I remember when you'd walk into Radio Shack and they had like, you had some.
Yeah, you
st-
could get the things that you needed for your tech. I missed that.
They had all the tech stuff, all the parts and stuff, and they had some
Yeah,
stuff there like
That made sense.
the fucking remote controlled helicopter or remote car and shit like that. But it was what it used to be was great.
Personally,
Yeah.
I miss Circuit City.
I got a small taste of it.
I don't.
We don't have Circuit City. We never had it.
Circuit City used to have the best deals on CDs.
Well, we're really old, huh?
Like that was my jam. I love going to Circuit City, buying CDs. It was where I loved it. I would love getting a Sunday paper. I would look in the section where, and I would love to get the Circuit City thing, and I would just look at the CDs what they would have on sale, and it was always a CD that I wanted, whether it be the new Chevelle record or AFI record or Newfound Glory, him, The Used, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Taproot. There was always
I
some
miss the video
some band I wanted
stores.
to get.
Because like we had this one growing up, it was called Video Express, and you'd have all the movie boxes would have like these little clips on there with a number, and if you knew the number, you could call up and just reserve it, and they'd pull out a little notebook and write your name down and the number, and they'd pull a copy of that out and set it aside for you, and you'd reserve we'd go and reserve Nintendo games like weeks in advance.
Really? Wow, were Nintendo games selling that crazy?
You rent them out. Oh yeah. You'd be like, I want to, I don't know. You want to rent Metal Gear. If they had like a couple copies of it, you'd be like, I want this particular one, and then we go, okay, and they'd write your name down, what time you're gonna come up there and pick it up, and you'd go pick that shit up.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, that sounds pretty good though.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, there's a lot of the old stores that I miss. I know you guys won't know that one, but I got that little thing right there from Benny's. I used to love Benny's. We talked about this last episode too, how like I went into the store and stole all the shit with my uncle when we were like babies. We didn't know any better. But I used to love that store because they sold everything. They sold, you could literally like go in there and get like a refrigerator and then like also get a pogo stick. Like it's just so much shit.
That's
It
like
was just like one of those general stores that like kind of got bought out by Amazon a little bit.
that's like
It's like-
Kmart.
You can get anything on Amazon. Yeah, that's essentially what it was. You can get pretty much anything. I could go get my Lego sets, toys. You can get tools, fridges. Like it was kind of like your all-in-one, one-stop shop store that like was kind of everywhere, and that was like our local version of it. I missed the shit out of it, man.
So I miss
Too bad they're all
Kmart,
shut
man.
down.
They used to have so many good deals. It was so much better than fucking Walmart.
Yeah.
Kmart.
Plus, you get
I
like
think-
you get
Haven't been to
rewards and
Kmart.
shit, and you can like use that to like knock down the price of whatever you were fucking buying and whatnot.
Didn't they kind of turn into Target and just become really overpriced
No.
No,
and like White Girl?
Kmart merged with Sears.
Did they just close down?
No, they
Oh,
merged
okay,
with
yeah, they are.
Sears, and then Sears is gone.
Got it. You can, weirdly enough, you can still order stuff from them online.
Yeah,
They just have an online store now. Yeah.
I don't.
Most of those businesses just turned into an online store. And
I
they
don't-
just put all their shit in
I
warehouses.
don't like doing that though. I mean, how as much as we buy shit on Amazon, I prefer going into a physical brick and mortar store, picking up the item and going, oh, okay, You're like,
Yeah.
you know what?
I like that too.
This isn't what I really wanted now.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of got us by the balls with that, though, in terms of Amazon. I mean, if you don't pay for Prime, you don't pay for Prime, but I know I do.
I pay for Prime.
They charge you 15. Yeah, they charge you. It's actually set. They say 15, but after taxes, it's 17. It's $17.14 that comes out of my bank account every week for Amazon. I'm like, yeah, you get
Every
Prime
week?
Video and all that other
You mean
stuff with it
month?
too. No, I'm sorry, every month. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Davos got that Amazon Prime Plus.
Get that Prime Plus,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, for sure.
They fly the drone to
Just
his
like
door.
you, just like you have LGBTQ plus.
No, I don't.
Anyway,
No, that's Chamber.
I ain't got that. I can tell you for a fact that community hates me.
motherfucker got the premium version of gay.
There's a premium
Um,
version of gay. I need some discounts then.
But yeah, like already it's like $17 a month, a little over $17 a month. So no matter what, like they're making a profit off of that, just on the fact that you don't want to pay for shipping, you know. And like if you order enough from them, I guess it's worth it, because sometimes the shipping is like $32 on some items. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But so like they're making like an average revenue. Let's say there's way more than 1 million. But let's just say there's just 1 million users on there. They make $17 million a month just off the subscription. It's fucking insane. So just that alone, if you just think about that, just in those small terms of numbers, and that's not really small, but small comparatively to Amazon.
Mhm.
And then on top of like buying things and then the revenue that they get. And it's kind of smart because look at my grandfather, he did the Amazon thing. So basically the way that they had him do it is he would start up an Amazon warehouse. So they'd have space in their warehouse, but then as a seller, you would buy this portion of the warehouse or you would rent it. And then you would choose what product that you want to use. That's either from Amazon or from some Chinese company or whatever. And you'd be like, I want to sell these shirts, these toys, these controllers, and this monitor. And you'd be like, that's a part of my store. I'm going to call it Robert Armenian, whatever the fuck, you know? And then essentially they fill the product. So he pays for the product as well as rents the space. And then, so they make money off of him just renting the warehouse space on top of a cut off of each product that they sell because they're providing the product. He's just getting a revenue off of it, but they just need another seller in order to start that part of the business. Because, like, yeah, they have like their Amazon Basics, but like the other stuff that's not a part of Amazon Basics, they can have like a little thing. So he would go into the queue, pick which product he wanted to buy, and then he would make a profit off of each and every single item that he bought from Amazon. And then he would just sell it for a little bit more. So they're actually selling their own product to sellers as well as renting warehouse space on top of, receiving revenue off of each purchase, which is insane. They make a lot of fucking money. Like, aside from like the big, like, obviously, like, they have big businesses working with them. Like, for example, Elgato, NVIDIA, like big companies that sell, or like even like things like General Electric, whether it's fucking air conditioners, whatever, LG. Like, they have big companies that work with them, but they make a lot of their money off of those little small sellers too, that just sell all their little shit to try to make money off Amazon. And they do it enough to make enough money to make a living just on the seller's point of view. So you can imagine how much Amazon's getting from each seller on top of just people just buying.
And they don't give a shit if, like, you buy the item and, if you're like, oh, it didn't show up. Okay, here's your money back. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They don't care.
I mean, why would you? I mean,
I'd be like,
yeah, clearly they don't, considering what I did. I won't say that on the podcast, but
oh no,
they don't give a shit. They make so much money, they don't give a fuck.
Oh,
trust me, I've done it a couple times to them.
You want to hear something funny? A vendor, me and Davo are part of this like shopping Facebook group where like they pay us to like give reviews and stuff. I'm not gonna go into super detail about it or much.
You gotta edit all that out. We can't talk about that on here at all.
No. This is just a funny thing.
No, we can't.
Really?
We can't talk about it at all. No, that's stupid.
What do you mean?
You can't talk about it. It's not okay to do. Amazon will close your fucking account. That's a real thing.
I don't care. This is funny. I have to mention this. Some vendor asked me to like write he said he would pay me $5 to write a review and send me a box of nothing. All I gotta do is write a review about something. And I was like, you're gonna pay me $5 to write a review about something? No. I fucking shut that shit down. I was like, nah, I'm good. That's all I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna go into crazy detail about it.
No, I know.
But the vendor,
I know, but still, we can't.
A vendor was trying to get me to like. He said he was gonna send me a box of clearly nothing, but want me to write this review about how amazing a certain product is and all this other crap. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna pay me $5 to write a review, and you send me a box full of nothing? No. Sorry, it's not even worth the $5.
That's probably not even going to make the cut, but because we can't talk about it anymore.
Whatever, I don't care.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying we can't talk about it. Like, we literally
whatever.
Can't say
I didn't even
it.
know we cannot not talk about it. I'm just making conversation, but it was something funny to me. Some vendor hit me up to write a shitty review, and I'm not gonna do it either way. So, but it was just hilarious that they were gonna offer me $5. I was like, at least offer me 20, right? Maybe I would have said yeah if it was like $20 he offered me.
That's almost like
whatever.
The guy that was on your stream that one day, remember?
Oh yeah, a dude came into my stream recently. Like, for one thing, I'm not gonna like. It's unprofessional to come into somebody's stream trying to get them to do a commercial for something. Like, you go to somebody's like social media, DM them like Twitter or Instagram or something like that, be like, hey, we were interested in having you in there for a commercial or whatever. And then, he said, wanted me in some sort of commercial about a game about rats or something like that. Cyber rats or something.
Yeah, some crazy game.
Yeah, wanted me to do a reaction video. And then, I was like, nah, I'm not interested, but, I just wasn't interested, didn't care. And then, Iceman timed him out. And then the guy heard us talking more about it. It's like, yeah, we're not interested, blah, blah, blah. Just, if you were really, I was saying, if you want to get me interested in something, you don't come in my stream, just, get on one of my other things and message me. You don't fucking come in my chat trying to promote some fucking game.
butter me up in my chat first,
Yeah.
and then
He
after
could-
3 months of
he
buttering
didn't
me up,
even
then
mention
come in
the
and offer.
money.
Yeah, and then he mentions them. I was like, dude, you should have said, hey, come up in here and be like, hey, we'll pay you $500 for one. But then he said, oh well, a real person, a smart person would have asked, like, would have went into more details about it and this and that, where we're going. No, a smart person wouldn't want to ask more questions because you came into my stream while I'm in the middle of talking to other people trying to get me to do a fucking commercial. You know,
Also, you're going off of a verbal agreement. If you come to me with like an actual like, contract
exactly.
and, like your
I
business,
can't hold.
that's a different story.
Yeah, what you're saying has no weight. And he said, well, we were going to pay you $500, but you just ruined that. And I stayed in here the whole time just to tell you. I was like, well, thank you for wasting your time. Like, you know, because it was not going to happen. Like you think I'm supposed to
Then we
regret
banned him.
$500 that you were, that I would possibly
So I'll tell you
get?
what. I would have said, I'll tell you what. I have a way for you to make $500. How about this? How about for $50 a month, you don't bother anybody in anybody's Twitch stream, and I'll do it for 10 months, and you can shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sound good?
It was fucking stupid. Like,
how about I pay you to do that?
right. Like, dude, he came into my stream, like, and then, like, he was, like, I guess he wanted me to be like, oh, I take it back, come back, $500, like, you know, it's not even legit. Like, Iceman's right. There was no, like, real legit
trash.
agreement or nothing. It was, like, then what cracked me up, he's like, well, if you're really, like, a person's going to ask questions and everything. No, I'm not going to ask questions, because who comes into somebody's thing promote a
because it'd
commercial?
be like, Davo, I come in your stream, like, hey, Davo, do you want to make $500? You'd be like, $500? Tell me more.
Yeah. Even then, to be fair, if they came in and said, do you want to make $500? Immediately, I'm like, yeah, no, dude. Whatever you're about to offer me is going to be a scam. Like, I don't trust any of it anyway.
Dude, some of this shit
if you're
in general is scams.
That's the thing. Like, if you actually had an offer for me, then you would like, and it was gonna be enough for me to like make some money, and it was a real offer. One, you would know who I am, which you don't. Two, you would at least have my contact information, or I'd have an agent to fucking call, something like that, and it would go from there. Like, it's not like you just drop into people's Twitch streams and offer people money for a fucking commercial. That's not how this shit works. You gotta do it through certain channels, you know. At the very least, if you don't know me and you're trying to get to know me, and yeah, maybe you do have like a real commercial opportunity, and you think that my face is the right one to put on. I don't know why, because whatever you're, if you think it's gonna blow up, it's not gonna blow up in the way that you think it's going to. It's a different kind of blow up. Look at the face, but
I think if he just, I think if he just would have went through the proper channels, he would have got a better response, but he didn't.
If they came in and were like, hey, this is awesome, you play Batman or whatever, then it was like, hey, I said, when you get the chance, check your Discord, and then just shut the fuck up about it. And then you could go in and check it later, but still be a viewer, like still show that you're interested in the content. Like, that would be the way that I would be like, oh,
truly
okay,
legit.
this guy had the respect enough to not interrupt my stream.
If it was
maybe,
truly legit,
you know?
like, you know, you don't fucking come in here, hey, you want to be in a commercial, blah, 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 blah. And then he wants me to keep asking more and more and more. And the more I ask, the less impressed I am, because it's like, my time is valuable, and I could be responding to a viewer's, you know, messages than you talking about some shitty commercial about a game that's probably going to flop in 2 weeks anyway. And it's just not interesting me. And from what I heard, like, I saw a thing when I looked up this game that he was talking about. I saw some other stuff where people were writing in comments, did anybody get somebody popping up in their stream talking about they'll pay you money to like be in a commercial or something of this? And I was like, oh my God, I just saw that. Somebody did that. And it was like, come on, what the fuck's going on? This isn't kosher at all.
To quote Davo, to be fair, I think, didn't somebody do that to Courtney? They wanted to record her reaction
so what
to something?
happened to her? So for people who don't know, Courtney's my fiance. So this dude went in to her chat and was like, hey, if you beat me in a 1v1, I'll gift you subs to your channel. And me and Chamber were like, no, don't fucking, absolutely not. And she unknowingly did it because, you know, it's Courtney. So she went in, she did the 1v1.
Yeah, it was one thing for her to do the 1v1, but then
he started off he started off like lackluster, letting her get kills and stuff, and then out of nowhere, bodied the shit out of her. Basically, his whole routine was to go in, bet them that they wouldn't win, give them a fighting chance, and then turn on his mods and fuck them up.
Yeah.
Basically, that's his whole thing. And I watched all of his videos. Like, we did research on him just to make sure she wasn't getting bullshitted. But all he does is humiliate streamers. That's it. That's his whole thing. But the thing that he does do is after he does it, he gifts anyway. So he fucking destroyed her in this match, obviously, because fucking it was just 1v1 sniper match, but like he went crazy and he turned on his fucking Cronus or whatever the fuck he has and fucked her up. But then gifted her like, I think, like, what was it, like 20 subs or 10 subs?
10 or 20 subs, which was nice. But then what really pissed me off, and I was telling Courtney, don't do it,
is that he
was like, oh yeah, look into the camera and say, I was like, Courtney, don't say that. Don't, like, you already gave him a shout out. You already said GG's. You don't need to give him any more credibility. And
yeah, so like, let's say it was me and my name is the Lean Armenian on Twitch, which it is. He wanted her to go follow the Lean Armenian on Twitch and like wanted to look in the camera and all that other stuff, and then he dropped the subs. But I would assume that would have been like the only condition that he would have dropped the subs. So like, yeah, she got the subs, she got a little extra money, which was fun, fine. But like, it was just stupid that he made her do that, because like the only thing was for him to just like show off on fucking YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna call out his name or whatever. But I've been checking his videos every now and again, and that video hasn't been posted of her. But
yeah.
There's been a lot of videos of him just going on and requesting streamers that are relatively good at Call of Duty and just going crazy on them and like fucking demolishing their spirit, basically.
Oh, I wish,
you know,
I wish you would.
basically,
I wish you would have done that to me. I'd have done that shit. Like, what are you gonna do? Demolish my spirit in the game of Call of Duty? Fuck it.
Well, I had some kid. I was streaming.
It was shitty. But
I was playing Modern.
She was also a new streamer, so she did.
I was playing Modern Warfare 2 at the time when that was the thing. When the most recent, before Modern Warfare 3 dropped, I was streaming that, and then Modern Warfare 2. I was fucking shitting on this kid, and he came into my stream talking all this shit about, hey, I want to be one you and this and that and stuff, and I knew what he was trying to do, because I've seen the kid before, and I was like, well, you already obviously you aren't that good, because, you know, I owned you already, like I shit down your throat, and now you want a 1v1. I was like, I don't have time for a mere mortal wanting to battle this, you know. For one, I didn't want to play. I was already hyped up on playing my matches. I don't really do too many 1v1s. I mean, I have no problem doing 1v1s because I've kicked ass and I've gotten my ass kicked before in 1v1s. So it's not, but I'm not going to fucking, you know, give this kid the satisfaction of him turning on his Cronus and trying to humiliate me. You know, just take the L and enjoy your day. Goodbye. And he kept like trolling me, trying to get more people. I was like, dude, you can keep sending all the people you in here to pump you up, dude. You're not getting a 1v1. Like, thank you for coming in and giving me more views, but you're not gonna get your fix. Like, I don't know what your deal is. Like, you can't keep trying to, you know. And I just love how they try to get more people.
Like, you lost, just take the L.
You know,
that was my thing when that guy came in here and was, you know, talking all that shit about wanting to pay you for that shit. And I'm like, nah, this reminds me of that thing that happened with Courtney, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I had one instance like that, and I kind of feel bad for him now because he was a young kid, but it was my peak Destiny days. Got to talk a little. I won't talk about it too much. I promise, Iceman.
Just stop buying the fucking
all that happened.
game.
No, I'll keep doing it.
I know you will, you fucking
he was
weirdo.
Yeah, I know I have a problem. So I go into this game. I don't think it was like Iron Band or anything special, just a regular game. And we shit on their team. I was top of the leaderboard. I think I had like maybe a little over 30 kills. It wasn't anything crazy. So he sent me a message on PlayStation. It was like 1v1. This is when they almost just introduced private matches. So I was like, okay. So he sent me a friend request, got together, went into a private match. And he just wanted to see, like, whatever. Like, we weren't in a party chat, nothing. Like, he just wanted to 1v1 me. I was like, okay. So we went in. I let him set the rules, whatever he wanted. He had the radar on at all times. He could see me, third eye view, all that. So we went in, and I just demolished him. like, it was like 20-2. You know? Like, he had no shot. I was like, and you know me, I don't use snipers, and I was quick scoping him.
Mhm.
I was quick scoping him and having fun with him with an icebreaker. Like, I don't use snipers at all. I'm not that dude, but I just, normally it's just scout rifles. But I just fucked him up, and it was like, oh, GG. Like, he really wanted to prove himself, and that was it. But like afterwards, he came in, like we started talking a little bit more, and I helped him run like a raid or two. And like, but then I figured out he was like 7, and I was like, oh fuck, like, I felt so bad.
Oh, dude, I remember I
was like, damn.
I remember I was playing Destiny 2, and my internet was terrible at the time, but I had this really good match, and my connection was running great for the first time in a billion years. And then I was running Titan, and I did a Titan smash and took out the entire team. And after the match was over, I got a message from this dude like, you're the fucking reason this is the problem with this game and all this other crap. I was like, bro, calm the fuck down. Like, he was angry. You should have heard, like, he had conviction. He was like, get your ass off this game. You're the reason what's wrong with it. He reported me and all this other crap. It was so funny. I even got a message from Bungie because my connection was pretty bad at the time because I think you were there. I told you I was only getting like 6 megabytes per second at the time.
Oh yeah, it was so
crazy.
Bad.
And the internet was just awful. But anyway, I got a message from Bungie saying that they're like looking at my thing and I'm being warned.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I have shitty internet. There's nothing I can do. It's not like I'm fucking cheating. It's not my fault I have bad internet, but
although sometimes having shitty internet is basically cheating.
Yeah, but dude,
sometimes it is. I mean, that's the whole point. That's the whole reason why people lag switch.
Yeah,
people do that shit all the time.
Yeah, but my internet was running great that day. He just had shitty internet, I guess, on his end because I was owning bitches. Like I was actually getting good internet that day, and bro, it was so funny. Okay. And what made it even more better is because I know I had good internet that day because I was draining my fucking hotspot like crazy to play that session. I wasn't even on that internet at the time. I was on my hotspot.
Yeah.
So I was like
just trying to get that one good game, man.
So I was like, and then like my friend who's like such a dick at the time, he's like, oh yeah, he like tries to cut off the internet, be like, oh, you should get a job. I was like, motherfucker, you're the one who doesn't have a job. Like,
like, bitch, I just got off work and fucked you up. What do you want me to do?
Like, okay, you see, I was working at the school, but I was like summer break, and like he was like mad because I'm at home playing video games, getting paid for being off on the summer, and he's going to work, and he just threw a fit like a little pussy. So the modem was in his room, and he would cut it off, and it's like, bro, you don't even play online. Why are you cutting it off? So he was just being a dick, but I don't fucking deal with him anymore. I was like so over that kid.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I have one last thing to input, just for me, because we're getting over an hour now. But so I'm gonna bring some truth out today.
You can't handle the truth.
So we don't really talk to him anymore. He's not really a friend anymore. So now I can like officially admit it. So Oscar's little brother, okay, his name is Roberto. Oscar's the guy that we used to play with on Destiny for a long time. And he had this account called Left Her Wet 2000. So he used to come in and play with us all the time, but he was an annoying little fucker. There was one day he pissed me off so bad, and he kept talking about like, oh, he's the best, this, that, whatever. His account, something happened to his account where like he couldn't like use it anymore, and he made a new one called like Lone Wolf Reaper. So, but this is to you, Roberto. And I have no apologies. I reported the fuck out of your account because I was so
you're the reason
him talking shit, dude. Almost every single day, and I also had 2 PlayStation accounts. I would report his account every fucking day. Every day, I would report it because he was being such a little bitch, and like. He made jokes about like doing it all the time, and he would straight up, and to be fair, he reported my account a couple of times just to be fair, and I did get the whole thing where like, oh, they were like watching my account, same thing like on yours, and we were all tired of his shit. I was like, fuck it, and I reported his account every fucking day, and he lost his account, and then that's why he made the new one called Lone Wolf Reaper. So I'm the reason that this motherfucker had to restart in Destiny.
That was my first.
sorry, Roberto.
That's my first ever offense through Destiny, or Bungie or whatever. I remember getting
Yeah.
one penalty back on PS3. I was on that thing called PlayStation Home, and I was in a
Yep.
thing, and somebody just was like rolled up on me talking crap, and I was talking shit back. And I guess they reported me. I didn't report them back. I figured it was whatever. So anyway, I got suspended for like a week or 2 weeks on PlayStation. And I called them up. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, why is my account suspended and everything? Like I paid for Plus and everything. And then they read back what I said, and I just busted out laughing. I'm like, well, in my defense, they started it. They're like, well, it doesn't matter, sir. You can't be saying those things. Like calling him pussy ass faggot, go eat a dick, and all this. Like I was giving it to him. I was like, I even gave him the classic Ari Gold, go crawl back in your mom's vagina and cook longer line.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, sir, we have this on file. This is what you said. I was like, well,
Could have been
And
like,
they
it
were
wasn't me.
oh, I said, yeah, I said that. I admitted. I was like, yeah, I wrote that.
Yeah.
They were like,
Oh,
plus they monitor it. They monitor, it's their actual server. So that's a Sony owned server. So you can't take back. And it's like, yeah, well, they just reported you. If they didn't report you, you would have gotten away with it. But the fact that you hurt somebody's feelings and like, so you're grounded.
yeah.
I was like, really? I'm
So-
grounded? They're like, yeah, you're grounded for 2 weeks. It was funny.
So, I got one more thing. I'm sorry, because you said something about like some shit that you said online. So Dubs just changed something in his Xbox account to where there's like a little word bubble. Do you want to know what the word bubble says on Dubs' account now?
What?
It must have been a sad day when you slithered out of the abortion bucket.
Shout out to Dubs
No.
Deluxe right there, or Sir Dubsy.
Now it's Sir Dubsy.
Yeah.
Follow Sir Dubsy on Twitch, by the way. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll drop the link in the description.
Well, Davo, I know you'll be able to hear this here, but as a result of you doing what you did to that kid, banning his account,
In bird
Yeah.
culture, this is considered a dick move.
To be fair, I was really young. I was like fucking like 19.
doesn't
And
matter.
he was like a 15-year-old kid shit talking. No, I know. I'm just saying. But we were just cocky little motherfuckers back then.
Dude, you still don't like
But
that kid.
it's been a long time.
I feel bad though, because I liked Roberto, but I get why you don't like him. But yeah,
He was a good kid, but then he turned into an asshole. and I can get his brother on here himself.
I know.
And he'll
I'm
tell
friends
you
with his brother.
that
I know.
motherfucker. Yeah.
I know
Dude.
all about it, and I get it, and I understand. But it's like I like.
Well, no, it's not just
Yeah.
that. Even before that, we're not going to get into the touchy shit. But even before that, he was such a fucking dick. The second he
I would
like
say he was obnoxious.
got all like grown up and like military. No, he was always
To be
obnoxious. I
fair,
didn't care
mean,
about
come
that.
on.
It was how he acted after he joined.
It-
Once he joined military, it was over. He was the biggest dick in the world.
To be fair, I mean, he's talking shit to Davo, and Davo probably had it coming.
I just say
That's not
Davo
true.
kind of always had it coming. But you see, the thing is, that kid
Okay.
has a strong personality himself.
Quick, he does. But quick, you can tell me because I don't really know. I mean, I know, but not really. Playing with me back in the day when I was young, was I really bad? Was I that much of a dick?
Yeah.
Was I was I worse than I am now? Like, have I gotten better, or have I gotten
I
worse?
feel like you gotten worse.
I think we need to rephrase it. It's like, because you're asking Chamber, it's like when you were younger, when you were playing with me, that just doesn't sound right.
Makes me.
Weirdly enough, I think I was a minor when I played with Chain. Like legit. I know
No,
Biddle
you were like
was.
you
Biddle
were
was
like
15.
19 or something like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was taking King. So yeah, I would have been like
Yeah.
19 or 20 years old. Yeah, you were still in your 20s. That's how long
I
ago
was
that
like
was.
26, 27 or something like that.
No, you're how much older are you than me?
He's
I
old.
can't remember. Are you 9 years older than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have been when I was 20, you would have been 29. Yeah, so you were still in your 20s.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Biddle was the fucking small one. He was like 14, 15 when we were playing with him.
Yeah, Biddle's head.
All of them were. Nova was too. Runic, they were all super
I
young. They were all
love
like
Runic.
15,
Runic
16.
was hella cool.
He was cool as
The
shit.
one I can't stand was a Polka and fucking
Oh, I hated him.
and what's his name? Cody.
Oh, and just to be clear on how much of a dick I was, okay, this kid Apoka, okay, I think his mom died of cancer like 2 weeks prior to this, and he annoyed me so much in the middle of a raid that I told him that I was glad his mother died, and then I left the chat.
Yeah,
I was a dickhead.
Lindar and a bunch of them got kicked out of groups behind that shit. It was funny, and
I know.
yeah,
I know. I hated that motherfucker, and I would make him feel like shit.
What's that
every
other
day.
kid?
And he would try to come back like, "Oh, you this, that, whatever." Yeah, Cody. Yeah, Wydock was just Cody spelled
I
backwards.
hated
Yeah.
that kid too.
He was a good player, but he was a dick.
I hated that kid. Were you friends with Boutros?
No,
Okay.
no. I was only like part of the We Know Victoria's Secret clan.
Okay, because Boutros was with Lindar, and he was friends with Lindar. I thought you knew him too.
Yeah. This is all foreign to Iceman. I'm sorry. I had to mention Destiny once, and now we're starting to talk about it.
Anyway,
It was started earlier when you showed us another copy that you bought.
Listen, it's right here anyway. I could
let it
showcase this any
go,
day. I'm
Davo.
just saying.
It's never gonna be a thing. Let it go.
No, I know it's dead. But honestly, all right, can I just explain myself for this last
no,
part?
you can't. Just leave it alone.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Listen, the only reason why I keep buying these, literally the only reason,
Because you like
is
throwing away money.
don't you look at my fiance looked over at my fucking face so fast. Hardcore judging. We're still recording, mind you. You can say what you want to say, but we're recording. She said, "Okay, but come on, man."
I think
You
he's
should tell her,
praying.
They can't.
They
can't hear
we've
you that
told
well.
her, we've told you many times, let it go. It's dead.
Okay. The only reason why I started doing this is because for whatever reason, I just ended up getting a bunch of other Destiny copies from other people for free. So like I had the first one that I bought, then my dad for whatever reason bought me the game at GameStop for PS3. Like when I was like trying to reconnect with it, was like, "Oh, hey, I got you a game. I know you like it." And he just got me the same game again, but for a console that I didn't use anymore. So I got that one, and then my cousin gave me one because he sold his PS4, and then I bought Jake one because his digital version didn't work anymore, so I had to buy him one in order for him to use it.
Well,
so he put the disc in, and then it
digital
worked.
didn't work anymore? That's weird.
It was so strange. One day he loaded it up. He said the application license doesn't fit anymore. Tried to restore licenses, all this other stuff wouldn't fucking work. Tried uninstalling it, reinstalling it, nothing. So he bought a copy off Amazon. He slid it in there, and then he could play Destiny again.
Strange.
And then when he left, when I kicked him out of my fucking house, it was left there. So I grabbed that. I was like, "Fuck it, here's another one." And I ended up having like 6 copies. And then I used to go to this old game store, and they would give them to me for like $1 because I used to talk about how much I love Destiny. So they would just put them off to the side because nobody was buying them. So he was like, "Here, I'll just save them for you." And I had like 5 or 6 at the store, and he was like, "Hey, I'll give you all these for $1. I know you like this game." I was like, "Okay." So I just took them, and then I ended up having a big collection, and now it just turned to the point where like I wonder how much I
had
can collect.
some cardboard
So
cutouts
anytime I
of
see one
Destiny
that's cheap
for
enough-
Davo of the Traveler and everything, but my roommate ended up we had to get rid of them. But
Well, either way, but now it's just turned into a thing. So I just anytime I see them, I pick it up. Like I'm not gonna be like over ridiculous with it and buy like the crazy collector's edition, but if I see it laying around for $2, I'm gonna get it. It's just a thing now. Maybe I'll use them as coasters one day.
I don't know. I just saw this
All right.
dude buy
Well-
every copy he could of Resident Evil, the entire Resident
Yeah.
Evil series. If he didn't have it on a certain console or something, he bought it. He wanted to have every iteration of Resident Evil, everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can tell we haven't podcasted in a while because we've been going for 1 hour and 20 minutes and we still have things to talk about. But unfortunately, we have to end it here. And also, just as a general understanding, we apologize for how late these fucking things have been going out. Literally, the last podcast we uploaded was recorded 3 months ago. That will be fixed in the near future. We apologize. Anyway, everybody have a good fucking weekend, whatever the fuck it is. Enjoy. Pussy builds strong bones. It's on Chambers' shirt. Learn it, understand it.
Merry
We outta
Christmas,
here.
everybody.